Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. And today it's back into our PBEM challenge. And it is now January 17th, 1943, as we motor into 1943. The Allies, as we look at the turn report, the Allies delivered resources to China via the air hump. And that goes over to Kunming, +5 production, +1 oil. Okay. The UK got an anti-tank advancement. We'll go look and see what that means. Carrier operations advancement to 42. The US, finally, these long-range subs are becoming halfway worthwhile. We've improved the torpedoes twice. We've now gotten this up to 1942. We'll have to keep researching away. The Soviet Union keeps getting better to no help, with no help to us, unfortunately. U.S. 20 more in landing ships. There was a supply convoy attacked, destroying 60 stockpile by Axis naval forces. Okay. A fleet has low supplies. Second division has basic port supply and received no reinforcements. Okay, we'll have to go check that out. Um, Fleet has low supplies. Convoy attack did nothing in the South Pacific. Okay. Well, let's go see what's going on. Unit has low supply. Well, it's all these subs out here. They don't have enough supply. They're floating about looking for supply. Let's take them down to Sydney. Oh, wow, it's 2 full operation points to get to Sydney. We could take them into Brisbane. Brisbane really is only a level 4 port. We have 5 subs here, so why don't we break these up? We'll just do 1, 2, 3. Send them to Brisbane. And then we'll take the other 2, and I don't know, we could put them in Townsville maybe. Maybe how about maybe Rockhampton, Newcastle? We'll take them all the way to Sydney, and we'll meet up with their friend down there. All right. Um, Now then, let's go see what else we got going on. This has low supply. Who is that? Who has low supply? Our unit? I don't think so. Let's see what happens if we go shift here. We have 2-to-1 odds. Now we have this unit completely trapped, I believe. I mean, we can move right back up here. Kamran is, taken by a Japanese force, but now we've got another, we've got our elite force out here. We could go around this. We could go over here to this port, so we can't take that port. Lots of options. We'll come back to that when we kind of go over the board. Unit has low supply. Oh, okay. So this is our sub hunters out here by Colombo. In they go to get some more supply. Supply interdiction into Saigon, so that's showing 0. Now let's bring the logistics up. That's what I thought. I mean, we're getting 9 here because of the railway. So we just got to make sure he can't get down and cut this railway in any way or fashion. Um, so excellent. Okay, it's all about the supply lines, right? We're coming off this railway. That all looks good. He's now moved light carrier group, including 7 ships. He's got 4 ships in this area with the carrier group and 3 ships in this area. He's got 2 carriers here. Now, are they in range here? Probably. We have brought a massive, massive fleet over here. About as big as you can get in the game. I think one fleet can only be 20. This would be 18 all together. And I think we're going to go over here and potentially, can we get over there? Oh, not quite, but he does have a range of 4 now, right? Yes, they do have a range of 4, so we'll bring them over here shortly. We're going to take one turn to about, I don't know, maybe we even put them in at Colombo. Colombo is a level 6 port, so it could take them all. As a matter of fact, why don't we just blow in here, and then we'll bring the carriers in as well. And we'll get them all ready to go for next turn. I don't think he'll be expecting that. Too many things are pulling off mole mine. Okay, I don't really know what to do about that. Partisans. Okay. Now, don't be cutting our line. What the heck are you doing out here, partisans? Wrong way. We now control this. So now you could say, well, maybe it's their partisans that are getting at us. Then we have partisans in China. Of course we do. Let's go to the combat log. Last time, partisan activity, supply interdiction at Leh. That is us doing the interdiction this time. It's been This is kind of first time for us. We haven't been able to do much of this kind of stuff, but we're interdicting there and we're interdicting down here at Henderson Field. Carrier strike. They hit this unit, or at least they tried to, and we are just chewing them up with the IAF here. In air to air, they took two losses. We took one. Air to air, their carrier fleet took six, and we took one. Ouch for him. And then we did it all over again. Now they did give us a little damage here, but we are hurting their carrier fleet, certainly. Ground strike. Okay, well, he tried to hit us here with the 15th Air Division. Didn't do a whole lot of good. Didn't do a whole lot of good. Again, these are all him coming after the strength of this unit and its effectiveness. As a matter of fact, let's get down here, see what the effectiveness looks like. It's still at 75%. I'm not going to cry over that. That looks fine to me. Um, we did want to bring this unit down and start to cut and put it in with this unit so we have a little bit more firepower. I think the Indians can take care of all of this, but hold on one second. Did I want to do that? Let's think about this really fast. Can he get, yeah, they can kind of get to the same place. So let's just bring him down. All right. Now, if we did do shift here, what do we got? 1 to 1? That ain't going to do it. So we got to push in there or combine these two and get a little more firepower going on there. All right, let's get up here, look at India, see if there's anything we think needs to be done. Not really. We've got that massive fleet here. We're going to try to come over and sink a couple of carriers next time, see how that works out. Now, we will have a range of four, so we could be one, two, three, I don't know, like here, right off Port, just to the south of Port Blair, and we'll go after those carriers. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go look at our advancements very quickly here. The UK went up in anti-tank. Excellent. Okay. So what did we get there? We get a +1 to guns. It goes from a 1 to 2, and we get a +1 in anti-air for those units. So that helps because they're getting the crud bomb out of them. Next time we would get a plus, we'll get one extra point here of artillery. That's really it into 1944. 45, you get an extra defense, you get an extra guns. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. They also got up to 1942 in carrier operations, so this didn't, get better. But tactical bombing went up 1 point, naval air went up a point, anti-air went up a point. So this was a nice, nice gain there. All right, they're 1 day away from their escort fighters being better. I think we can actually even build those this time. We should have enough, I think, for the Brits to build some escort fighters. We'll get them up in air superiority. Um, Strategic bombing for the U.S. I'm looking at the U.S. now, of course. This go to 42. Can't get there soon enough. Let's go. Strategic bombing's going to go up. Amphib operations will go up. All right. So the U.S. continues to get a little better and better. Soviet Union. All right. Well, we'll make their assault troops one better if it ever comes to that. Look at that. The Chinese are going to go to 1941 next time with their ground units. The ground units just keep getting better and better for the Chinese. What about our deployment? Nothing for the UK this time. US has 1 corps, 1st Marine, 3rd Marine, independent. Oh, we've got a light carrier that's ready to go. Awesome. Okay, it's the first one of those we've seen. Let's get over here. 1st Corps, sure. Um, 1st Marine, sure. 3rd Marine, okay. And the independents will go down in at LA. We're going to come back and look at that before this is through. The Soviets, okay, China gets one on February 18th, about a month away from now. The Australians, again, February 18th. Nothing, nothing, nothing. India has another division ready. Now, the Indians have a ton of logistics, and at some point it makes sense to stop sending things to Australia and start sending them all to India because the Indians can actually build new units. I'm tempted to like put something back over this way, Hyderabad, just something back here. We're operating right now with one. I don't expect him to be offensive at all at this point, but let's just put that unit there for now. New Zealand's got nothing. If we look at the Australians, logistics situation, they've only got 62 left, right? The Brits have not much, almost nothing. We can't, we've got all these points built up, but we can't really do anything with them. They don't have any logistics. The US, of course, just has a massive amount. China has a pretty good amount. Australia's almost used up. Oh, Canada is used up. India, though, has a lot of logistics left. And so we may want to start sending more and more and more to India and letting them build things. All right, so we've already done that. What else do we want to do with these Indian troops here? We got to keep something in Chittagong. I'd like to keep something in Dhaka here. Here, this all looks good to me. That's fine. Um, we don't really have to worry about them sneaking anywhere else, like back up this way. I mean, they've got this one unit, but I think we'll destroy that shortly, or we should. Let's bring this unit down. I guess we can kind of, you know, box up around there. There's no place really for them to land where they could get any supply there. This 3.5, now that we've moved the other, we could move that here and still have two. Now that would be out of supply, something to keep in mind. Um, or, hmm, let's get these two around. Well, gosh darn it. Now, what I'm worried is he's just going to sneak around the back of this. We can't have that. Um, what's that attack odds look like? One and two. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's go take Quang Na. Let's do that. And then let's move this guy up here. And let's move you around this way. And you around this way. I don't think he can get out here. It's 2-to-1 odds for us there, 3-to-2 there. Let's hit shift, 4-to-1, and off he goes. Okay, so he surrendered. Um, Excellent. Okay, well, we got this Indian kind of way out of position. Let's get him, we'll get him back over here shortly enough. Let's move this unit up, 10-to-1, and there's a destroyed. Okay, excellent. So let's keep the Brits then moving down to the south. We'll get the Indians moving back over this way, the Indian units, and we'll, have these Brits kind of take care of this stuff. We got the Chinese down here. They made it to Vin. I don't really see any reason to go any further than that necessarily. I will have this unit just go over here and take that hex. Might as well. Then we'll just move him right back. This unit, though, I think frees up to start heading this way, and we can get some big cores built potentially. We'll keep something in Haiphong, but with these units can just start kind of pressuring offensively, certainly. And now we have got nothing really defensive to worry about. Well, that's not always true, but I mean, back up in here in Kunming, like, I mean, there's just nothing to be too concerned about in the near future. So we'll start moving these guys up the road. Can they combine? No, not yet, anyway. They could switch places, but they can't combine yet. Just make sure that's true. All right. Let's try that one more time, just to make sure. Okay, yeah, no, we can't. All right, we got a 22 of a 30. We've got a 23 of a 30. The 22 of a 30 start to move up. We're going to start boa constricting here on Hong Kong if we can. 23, 23. We'll leave him there for now. 25. This all looks really good. He's just kind of even stopped pressuring at all up in this area. 3 of 5, 3 of 5. He had been trying to push say 3 of 5, 22 of 30, 20 or 30 of 30. Wow, okay. I guess we can take you off priority, my friend. Are any of these guys on priority? Yes, he is. He's 25 of 30. He's fine now. Just kind of get this off of everybody. I mean, they're looking good. 15 of 15. He's fine. Did I have any of my Indian units on priority? I think we've taken almost all of them off now. Okay. All right. Not much going on there. This all looks fine. 26 of 30, that's probably good. Oh, this is that 11 of 15, and I keep wanting to combine with something. I just can't find anything to combine it with. I think that this is the unit. Nope, that was the headquarters. Yeah, I don't know where this sucker is. I know there's one out here, but I think it's 15 of 15 now. It's fine. But he's 26, 23, 15. Okay, that's the cavalry corps. That all looks good to me. I wouldn't mind him being back up in the hills, but this is probably a little stronger unit, to be honest with you. Oh, finally, I found it. All right, let's have these two switch places. He's got not enough movement points now, I don't think. Wrong. Excellent. Okay. So now these two are together. Finally. Together again, it feels so good. I don't like having this headquarters up here at the front line. So let's back him off and back or push him over. And then we'll back him up behind the. I didn't want to do that. Let's not get out of cyan unless we get knocked out of there. That looks fine. I can push the communist unit up. This is probably, 7 against 8. I like it. I like it. Um, these guys are fine. Okay, we'll kind of keep that the same. Do the communists get anything? I thought we had built a unit. No, we didn't? I thought we did. Did we combine it into some? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we did. Yeah, we did get that third unit already. I think it was like this one. Okay, good enough. China looks fine. China looks good. If we have any kind of problem, we've got all kinds of troops we can bring from other places. Just not that worried about it. Should these guys switch places? Oh, he can't move again. Although he could move there. Why don't we do that? We'll put the cavalry back in there. Okay, that all looks fine. We'll have them switch places next time. Get him out in front of the cavalry. Guiyang, I mean, I'm kind of having him move back around this way. We're going to combine units. That all looks fine. He's now in Guangna. This unit, can he move again? I mean, I guess he can move up there. Do we want him to? I don't think so. Not really. Get down here and help with Saigon if we can. This unit's just going to kind of wait. We could maybe put this unit in with it. We'll see. We'll see. 95. He's all dug in at Saigon now. I think that he thinks he's interdicting us, but I don't really think he is. He's now abandoned Batavia again. Oh, that's right. We went into Bandar Lampung. I'd forgotten that. Are we getting port supply? We are. 70 of 80. If Excellent. I mean, we're getting it over here on this side, right, of Bandar Lampung. I love it. He's got one ship. Okay. I would like to put something else in here and also into Batavia. Why don't we just run up there and put something into Batavia again? How about this unit? 37th Division. Hell, I probably should be combining some of these together to make them a little stronger when they get up there. But sure, I'm gonna just go put him right up here if we can. Oh, I guess I do have to go into Surabaya, but I can go into Bandar Lampung. So, should we do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Ooh, okay. Yep, well, he's got a carrier there. That hurts a little bit. He's got no valid hexes to disembark. Why would that be? Why can't he disembark there? Let's try this. And then can he disembark now? Yeah, okay. I was like, wow, that's kind of weird. Um, okay, well he's 7 of 10. We'll put him on priority. He should get because now we control this strait, he should get re whatever you want to call it, reinforced, I guess, from there. And then hell, let's try, keep putting some more units on here if we can. Um, all right. So Headland, we have an infantry division. We have a division. I mean, we've got so many divisions now that we may as well just go for it a little bit. Third tactical, we could put some air up here if we really wanted to. Um, if we wanted to put them on transports, let's move that United States unit in there. That's a division. Okay. We have these two. We've got a cruiser and a battleship, and then we've got the CLDD. Put them all together potentially if we wanted to, but let's just leave it here at Perth. We've got this unit out at Burnberry now. Not a whole lot to do down here. We've got, how are our subs? Did he get repaired? No, the Growler hasn't gotten repaired yet. Well, he did, 1 point. He was down to 1 of 3. Now he's up to 2 of 3. Let's go look. Now they're a little better. Their surface and defense should be better. Let's look at that advancements. US long range sub. All right, we went up to 1942. So we got one more on the surface. That was it. That was it. Next time we'll get one on the surface and one defense. Okay. Well, all right. Well, we got, to get to the next one, we got to get to that one. So it is what it is. Let's look up here. So we do have this fifth fighter group, right? I would love for them to get up here and run some interference. So why don't we take them here first, put them in raider mode, and then we'll try to take them up to Bandar Lampung next time. Do I dare? He's got 20 points. All right, we took 3 damage, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll take 3 damage. Let's do that, and let's get him in full support. So they won't be doing that quite so easily next time. Yeah, let's try that. 17 to 20, we'll put him on full. I mean, I guess I can, if I'm going to really do that, I could start taking more things up there, but now it's telling me, I mean, I would have to move this guy again next time, then this one out, right? We're going to have to, like, keep moving them that way. So we can't do it this time. But now we got a fighter group. Shit, we've got so much stuff, that ultimately you got to get a little aggressive, I think. These guys are in getting supply. We'll put them all back together. We've got the 18th DD squad. He's now got some supply. Let's just put him out here, kind of looking for, anything that he may be bringing our way as far as trying to get in our convoy lanes. We've got these planes. I mean, there's more stuff we could ship out. We've got another division over here. What do we want to do with that? Well, hell, I don't know. We're not going to bring it to Darwin yet. But we could float it. Let's float it up this way and just kind of decide if there's something we want to do with it next turn. We've also got this tactical group that we could potentially put up that way. It's something to think about. I would like air superiority, but we've got more coming. Don't worry, we got plenty more coming. Um, got air all down here. There's nothing left to bomb up here really, so I'm going to put them back in these towns, even though that's going to cost some oil, just because I want them to be able to, be able to ship them out if we really want to. Can he get all the way to Brisbane? Not really. I'll just leave him right up here by Cairns. That's air superiority, right? And then we have the tactical group. Okay, that's perfect. Units, can he get over here and bomb him? Sure, he can. Let's just do it. Hey, look at that. We caused a bit of damage. What do you know? Okay, now let's try to hit him. 2 to 1 odds. He's interdicted. We gave him 3 points of loss. We've got 2. Let's hit him again. He took 2 more and held, but it's just a matter of time now. Oh, wait a minute. He's got another attack. Okay. 5 to 1. And off he goes. Hey, look at that. We did take Lay. All right, we'll move a unit in there. For now, and this unit kind of moved back, getting a little better supply situation. Not really even sure what to do with some of these units. That's a 10 of 10 division. That's Nomaya Defense Force. Well, we could go out and try to take Nomaya. That is for certain. We could back this Australian unit up. What is this? The Infantry Division? Can we put those two together? Yeah, why don't we do it in town, though? All right. 40th Division, now 20 of 20, Infantry Corps small. Next turn, I mean, we could very potentially, try to get down here and start interdicting Nomaya. We probably should be doing that anyway. I tried to do it with the subs, but it really wasn't working out that well. So why don't we do this and try to maybe lure him in, which is to take this squadron and I don't know, the San Francisco, these two squadrons, and get up here and blockade Nomaya. All right, so we got hit. Oh, he actually is the one that took the damage. Um, and let's try to blockade this thing. He's probably going to try to bomb the crap out of us, but that's fine. Let's just start trying to starve him out there a little bit. What do we have here? The Essex. Oh, shoot. Well, what do we have here? We have a whole nother carrier. Um, let's put him in here with these guys. Or we could send him on to India where we know we're going to get action next time. And let's put him into Auckland. Okay. So now we've got the Hermes, the Wasp, the Hornet, and the Essex. So these are kind of our new carriers that we've gotten over time. Their carrier operations 43 makes them extremely tough. The Hornet and the Hermes. Oh yeah, is the Hermes going to look any better now? Let's go look at this. So the US sub, the Wasp, is a 64210. 64210 with a 7 defense. What is this? Yep. Okay, oh, well, I mean, the Hermes just isn't much, is it? Unfortunately. As a matter of fact, I want to take it out of this group and send it back to Colombo, I think. Let's just do that. Off you go to Colombo. Go with that group, my friends. We need more. We need our best stuff over here. So we've got 4 carriers ready. So we're interdicting Nomaya now. I think that will bring him on the move. We shall see. We shall see. We're looking good. We're in Rabal. We've got these units. We could even go down here and get an core large and come out here and try to land on Nomaya. But I think really we're going to need to starve them out. I think that's the best way to go about it. Henderson Field's what we're interdicting. Then we'll have to come around and do the same with Cristobal. And we'll just try to get these out of here by, completely starving them of supply. This is only interdicted. This should be completely blockaded. Okay, so we took care of our subs. We've done our deployments. We've still obviously got a lot of stuff to move around on the U.S. West Coast. We're not doing anything out of Hawaii right now. We have the U.S. 32nd Division, but I actually want that to trade places here with. Oh, it's got 0, right. We just put these in. I want the Marines to go out, so I may just wait. I want the Marines to go out. We're going to, like this, garrison status. Yeah, I want to keep this on garrison, and then we'll switch places with them and the Marines next turn. Next turn. So that works. All right, let's go to the build queue. The UK's got a lot of stuff, a lot of production, but it's got no logistics left. We're gonna have to send a lot of that to India. So let's go over to the oh wow. I can only send 5 more production, huh? Why don't we get off New Zealand? We'll take this off of India for now, for a second, and then we're gonna come back and let's make this 22 to India and I don't know, 5. How about that? Create trade to India, off you go. The US, then, we don't really need to be sending much more to Australia. They can't build much more. The Aussies already have 179. We'll just kind of keep that around for repairs and whatnot. So instead, we could send this out to India as well. Why not? Um, let's do 35 and 5 to India. Okay. Do we get that right? 35 and 5. Okay. Still got that. Still got that. I think we can kind of dial back on the Australian. Um, let's just do like 15 and 5 to, whoops, Australia. 15 and 5. That looks good. Okay. Trade created. Um, Still got 5 merch marines we could use here, and like more stuff we could do. New Zealand's 9-1. Why don't we make them like 14-5, something like that, or 13-5? Oh, I don't. I guess I couldn't go quite that high. Let's do like 12-3. All right. All right. I think that all looks good. So the U.S. is using up all of its merch marine fleet. Um, the UK has some left but they really don't have a whole lot more they can send. They're sending out all of the production they can. So okay, that's fine. Let's go through the build queue then. We'll wait on this because I don't really think, how much logistics does this take? 20. Well, okay. Logistics 30. They've got 37 left. Okay, well, fine. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, Brits. All right, 252. That works for me. The US, all the logistics in the world, a 610 in the stockpile. We could do, almost could do a carrier group if we really wanted to. But why don't we get into some strategic bombing stuff? That's going to become important at some point. Naval air, that's only a 3. Good Lord. What's this? Naval air of 4. Ground attack, naval air of 5. I'd like some naval air for certain. Ground attack, close support. How good is the anti-sub? Only a 4. Alright. Ground attack. Gosh, we've got so many of these now, though. Let's do a landing ship. I like to do at least one of those. Um, we don't really need any more escorts. Not really. Air Force, though. Strategic and strategic. What does that cost? 520. Wow, it's got a range of 16 though. These are big badasses, I'll say that. Well, as we push them back in China, it's possible we can get close enough to the home island, start bombing the crap out of it. All right, let's do it. If we're going to do that, though, we need to go to our advancements and really start thinking about strategic bombing as something we need to, emphasize a little bit more. So why don't we take down... Oh, fighter bomb. I could start doing some fighter bombers too. Large warships, amphib, long range. I like all of that. We're never going to get any armor. I just forget about it. So let's take strategic bombing to a 4. We're almost to 1943 on that, so that works for me. Back to the build queue we go. The Soviet Union, China, not ready for anything. Australia, no. Uh, Communist China. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Look at that. Assault 1940 costs us 198, so they will get another infantry army. Mountain Corps might be nice too. 198 assault. What are they better or worse at here? They've got worse guns. They're kind of the same. This is a better unit. Okay. So we'll build that for the Communist Chinese. The Indians have only 48 in the stockpile, so we're just going to let that sit. And the Kiwis do have actually quite a bit. Do they have enough logistics to build anything? No. Okay, well, they can really repair some stuff. Did that tactical group actually repair this time? Let's go see. Nope, 5 of 20. I'm telling you, it's a bug in the game. All right. I think we're in pretty good shape to wrap this one up. We're now interdicting Nomaya. We took Leh, which is actually a victory location, if you can believe that. I mean, we turned the victory locations on. Oh, we need to go get this little place then, huh? First Army headquarters. Okay, we'll run up there and get that, and then take back West Papua. Rabaul, we've taken that. Nomaya, we're now interdicting. We've already got Suva. We've got Wellington. The only thing that's a victory location in Australia is Canberra, which is kind of interesting to me. You got a bunch of these little islands up here that we'll start to press on. We're going to go after Hong Kong. We've taken Bangkok. We still need to come down to Singapore. There's nothing in Java. right? We get, Colombo, but we've got that obviously. We've got most of the spots in India and China. Hong Kong, we do not have. Shanghai, obviously, we'll have to go get, and Peking at some point. We're not going to go all the way to Vladivostok. Then you've just got the home island. So if we can get over here to Shanghai, we certainly can strategically bomb him, uh, into oblivion if we so desire. Okay, sounds good. Have a good one, guys. This has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. I'll talk to you next time.